Hi, I'm back, and not to drive you crazy this time, but I do have a question about moving out. I I'm not. I heard what you just said to that guy. Like, don't do what you're saying. Do what I want to do. But really quick, here's the situation. I'm 19. I do have a boyfriend. He is on a journey with God as well. He has his own apartment. I spend a lot of time there, but I live at home. But God bless my parents. They just have a lot of spiritual stuff going on within them, and it's causing a lot of conflict in my life. And I just want to know the appropriate time to make that call to move out to my boyfriend.
To move out to your boyfriend?
Yes.
You're trying.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It's a new day. We thank the good Lord. Thank God it's a new day. So good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. It's me, WJ, on our channel, One Life, Many Seasons. We got something interesting here, and I think it really touches hearts of most parents and siblings and family and the society at large. I came across a story of a 19-year-old girl who supposedly is from a Christian background, and she's thinking of moving out of her house for parents' home to move to live with a boyfriend. I already got my thoughts on that, but I'd like for us to hear what Jesse, and if you don't know Jesse, you can follow Jesse. He's a conservative guy, very blunt, very straightforward, very sharpshooter. Doesn't mind, to tell you the truth, regardless of how your feelings are. But let's just listen to this. I'm just going to play a portion of the whole, not from the whole video. I'll put the link up. But I just want to play a clip, a portion of not the entire video, just so we can have some discussions and react to that and just kind of get our thoughts on that. Hey, we here to help each other out. So that's what this is all about. So, but let's just go back and listen to what's going on here. See what Jesse has to say to this girl.
To decide if you want to go and live with your boyfriend?
Yes.
How old are you?
19.
And are you guys getting married?
We're not.
All right. Okay. First of all, regardless of the fact of whether you get married or not, you should not live with your boyfriend or your girlfriend, especially if you're from a Christian background. You don't want to put yourself in a position where you're having to fight temptation. Specifically, I'm going to say it, sexual temptations. At that age, especially, you got your things just running wild and you still getting molded to being mature. You cannot handle it. And things can go wrong easily. But I reserve my comments. But saying you're going to move with your boyfriend and then not getting married, that the intent is not to get married. I'm saying even if the intent is to get married, don't do it. That's not the proper cycle flow of things. You live apart. First things first, you get your education, you solidify yourself, get independent, have your own job. Stay as long as you can with your parents. Save money. There's no need rushing out. If they're not telling you to leave, save money. Preferably, you probably could maybe find your own apartment or buy your own house, if you can, or townhouse or condo, whatever it is, before you move out. Live separately. Again, I'll say it. Do not live with someone. Not a good idea. Not the best way to do it. Not what God wants for us to do, because we know things will happen. Let's keep on going.
And that's the only thing that I would say is holding me back, is because I know, you're supposed to be married. So, I just don't know what to do.
You heard that. We're supposed to be married. There is no supposed to here. You opening up yourself to a lot of dangerous risks. You could get pregnant. could get diseases. You stop your own life. You put your health at risk. You start to handle things you are not mature enough to handle. Your whole life can change at that point. And I dare say it will change. Do not ever fall for that. You got to live with me before. No. That's part of the whole journey of getting married. You know, you want to get to know each other at that point. It doesn't help. And they've stated facts and stats all over the place. There's a higher percentage of a divorce rate of those who lived together before getting married than those that never did. I'm not even surprised, especially from a biblical standpoint. God doesn't want us to do that, because if you do that, you're going to fornicate. He doesn't want us doing that. We should not be engaging in sexual practices until we are married. We should learn to depend on God to carry us through, because a marriage, again, will be a marriage of three: the husband, the wife, and God in the middle. Let's just keep on going.
The fact that my parents, like, their hell in them is causing them to work against me. And I don't know the appropriate time to make that call to be like, okay, enough is enough.
What are your parents doing to you that made you want to move?
Well, I know you don't have a lot of time, but I know you can understand. The devil works through my mom, and my mom controls my dad, which causes my dad not to be able to protect me and hear me. So my mom's always in control. She tells me she's not going to take me to my, like, mandatory chiropractor appointments just because she doesn't want to. And then there's just so many things she
Hold
puts
on, Cora, hold on. Can you hold?
Yeah.
And so your question for me is what?
Well, kind of like, what does it mean when, like, I think it's from the Bible, like, what does it mean that you can't live with your boyfriend? Like, why do you have to wait till you're married? Because, like, what if you're just in, like, a sticky situation? Do you kind of just stick it out, or?
What's your sticky situation?
Hell. I couldn't sit here and explain. It's too much. But I explained before, it's kind of just like the devil working through my mom working through my dad, because he is controlled by her. So I basically am falling back on nothing. Like, all they're willing to do is take me to work and back, which is okay. But, like, I have so many other things they're putting roadblocks in, because I don't have a car right now. And it's just like, it's not the worst thing in the world, but at times it is the worst thing in the world. And I'm kind of just sitting in this position, like, when do I make that choice to just move on? Just
Does your boyfriend want you to move in with him?
Yeah, he would love me to. He's very supportive.
Do not do it. His boyfriend, he's still a boy. He doesn't even know what he's doing. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He cannot handle what is about to get you both into. He cannot. Don't do it.
Of, like, what's going on.
So if you move in with your boyfriend, what would change as opposed to what's happening at home?
Nothing would change with the hell in me. That is what I'm responsible for. I think what would change, hopefully, is the roadblocks that I'm having here at home with parents that I'm not sure if they're working on themselves or not. I do know Aiden is working on himself. So whatever is going on with them is working to get at me here at home. Some days worse than others, but when is it the point where I'm like, okay, I should just move on with my life? Like, when do I make that call?
You make that call right now.
Oh. And what's that call?
Stop judging your parents. You can't fix them.
Right. I've forgiven them and everything. I understand what's going on in them. I don't judge them. I know this evil. Like, I'm nothing.
You go to work.
them.
You go to work.
Okay.
You work on you.
Okay.
You eventually buy yourself a car so you can be able to drive yourself around, and then eventually you get yourself an apartment. If you move in with your boyfriend now, it ain't gonna work. You're 19 years old.
Yep.
How old is he?
Facts.
19.
It ain't gonna work. Right now,
Okay.
you got your mind on moving in with him, and all of a sudden, mama and daddy and everybody seems so bad. You guys are too young to
Yeah.
move in, and you're not married anyway, and you're not mature enough
Okay.
to get married.
Okay.
You're not ready for that yet.
No, for sure. I totally agree. And that, like, so
And you're not
basically-
even ready to move in, because moving in
Yeah.
is no different than being married. So I would recommend you not do it. You both too young. You both of you continue to work on yourself to overcome anger, and to just build a life for yourself, whatever things you want. But you're not ready to be with a boyfriend yet. And I'm not telling you to not date.
Yeah.
You still can date him, but you're not ready to move in. Get that out of your mind.
Well, like I said, that clip, the whole video goes a little longer, and they're talking about some other things. But that was just the part that I wanted to focus on. The Jesse was just telling that young lady. I think I already give my own, analysis ahead of time as well. But in closing, I totally agree with Jesse. She's not mature enough. And I think she's going through what everybody went through as a teenager, going to your adulthood. Just feeling they want to do what they want to do. They don't want anybody telling them what to do. So the way out of that is to move out of the house so I can do what I want to do. But what they don't realize is the parents are trying to protect them from what they already can see happening. The parents, that is. I remember this very older mature man many years ago once told me, says, you got to understand when your parents and older people are talking to you, you got to listen. They've had so much experiences in life, right? They've had so many experiences in life. They're not trying to deprive you of what you think you're going to enjoy, which is really not enjoyment. It's you can't handle the consequences from that. So this older man said to me, says, you always have to remember what an older person can see sitting down. A younger person cannot see from the mountaintop. That's what experience does. Experience protects us. That's what our parents are there for. And as parents, we should do a better job of obviously, raising our kids, being there for them as much as we can, irrespective of the circumstances, because I know everyone's circumstances are different. But at every point in time we have that opportunity, we should. Just like Jesse just gave, he doesn't know this young lady from anywhere. She just called into his show. And he gave very good advice, very honest, very thoughtful, like he would if she were his daughter. And I really commend him for that. I'm totally with him. Do not do it. Moving in is a total waste of time. It's overrated. It's not what it is. Just like everything else, people don't tell you the details of what they face. They just tell you, oh, it's all good. Make you feel like, and we live in a day and age where people are very, very selfish. So in other words, the bad things they're not going to tell you about. As a matter of fact, I dare say they actually want you to experience those bad things as well, too, that they experience. Knowing it's not good, they won't tell you. But please, listen to your parents. They want the best for you in most times. Obviously, we have cases where parents have issues. Yes, I get it. You can seek advice from maybe other older people if you have a church. Like this young lady I'm hearing, he's a Christian, she's a Christian. I'm not sure who is allowing them to do that then, because that's certainly not a Christian doctrine. That's certainly not what a wise Christian would advise her to do. So do not do it. Moving in, overrated. Not what you think. It doesn't help anything. Build your life. Go get your education. Get your job. Try to be independent. Be on your own. And do not engage in sexual practices. Even when you're dating. Date clean. So that in the event it doesn't work out, you easily just have your clean breakup. You walk away, they walk away. They don't take a part of you with them. You still have that for yourself to keep and say, yes, I kept myself. And you don't expose yourself to other things, other spirits, diseases, and consequences that can change your life forever. So stay out of it. Not a good move. Do not move in. That's my advice. That's my suggestion. Well, let me know what you think. If this is your first time, welcome. Welcome to our channel. Welcome to this wonderful family. It's me again, WG on our channel, One Life, many seasons. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, let me know what you think. Please put it in your comments in the comment section below. Let's have the discussions. We're here for each other. All we're doing is having fun and spreading positivity into this chaotic world. So many things are upside down. And we need to do our best, me, you, us, together, do our best to bring things back as much as we can so we can hand over a much better life to the next generation, building on what the generation before us handed over to us. We're about to close this out. You know how we like to close it out. We like to remind ourselves. We remember, we got one life with many seasons. God bless you, and I'll see you soon. You take care now. Bye-bye.